Hello, welcome back to Snap Bolt, and I am here with a vintage cube draft for you. And it's been a while since my last recording, but just welcome back to the channel. And I just wanted to say, among all this COVID-19, all this Corona craziness, hope everyone is doing all right. Hopefully, everyone can find some joy in coming together and playing some Magic online. And yeah, I hope everyone gets through this all right. That being said, this is a time to get away from all that and just enjoy playing some Magic together. So I'm not going to be focused on COVID or Corona at all. I'm just going to be focused on the game Magic the Gathering, and I really hope you can enjoy and get away from all that. And with that being said, here's our pack one, pick one. We got about 15 seconds. I think I'm going to take Factor Fiction. I really like blue. These lands aren't that good. Mana Leak is strong. I mean, Through the Breach, some people like Carnage Tyrant. I don't really want to be in black. There's nothing really drawing me anywhere else. I love Factor Fiction, so that's a pretty easy one for me, honestly. All right, pick two here. There's a workshop might be the most powerful card technically in a vacuum. Caracas is really strong as well. Um, hmm. Don't want to take like Terry Search for a Scant. I don't think it's as strong and limited. I don't really like just taking Workshop. It's kind of hard to get like all the artifacts. I think I'm just gonna take Caracas here. I really like Blue Light Control as well. And even if we don't end up white, I think Caracas is still really strong. I just don't see anything else. Like Regrowth is good, especially if you're kind of combo-y, but Vivian, I guess, is strong as well. Could take Vivian over Caracas, but I'm just gonna take Caracas. Go from there. Alright. There's Dig Through Time. I'm not a big fan of land tax. There's Narset. I think I'm just gonna take Dig. Goes really well with Factor Fiction. We can just assemble some combos, or we can just be blue white control, or blue black control, or just blue anything. So yeah, I'm just gonna take Dig. I think that's pretty easy there. I think Dig is better than Narset. My eye immediately went to Scalding Tarn. I think I'm gonna take Tarn over Disenchant. I think it's like the picks are probably like Tarn. Foothills is actually probably next. Fetch lands are just so good. Then maybe Disenchant. I actually like Lodestone Golem a lot, even when you're not an artifact deck, because if you play Lodestone Golem, you have a 5/3. It's hard for them to do anything. Even if it's hard for you to do anything, you still have a 5/3. So I've just been continuously impressed with Lodestone Golem, just like in almost any deck. But that being said, I'm still going to take Tarn. Okay. Since we just took Tarn, we could take Boros Signet. We could also just take a Braid. Mox Diamond's interesting. Don't want to take Recruiter or one of these lands. I think I'm just going to take a Braid. We could maybe just go into blue-red here, and we could play Caracas still if we want. I think that's better than taking Boros Signet or Faith's Fetters as well. I'm just going to take a Braid. Looks like a good start to a control-y deck. Now there's like nothing here. There's Kolgan's Command. There's Empty the Warrens if we want to go Storm. There's Iona. There's Mana Flare. And Lotus Bloom. Wow. I mean, I don't really want to go Storm. Could take Empty the Warrens and we might wheel Lotus Bloom or Mana Flare. Might also wheel Empty. This is not one of the best Storm win conditions anyway. We're just gonna take Kolgan's Command just in the off chance we end up like Grixis Control. There's a High Tide if we would have taken a Storm card in the last pick. But now I think I'm gonna take Lava Claw Reaches. Yeah, that's a pretty easy Lava Claw here, I think. We have the Kolgan's Command. We can just be Grixis Control. That looks good to me. If I had taken one of the storm cards, I might just go in and take High Tide, but I'm going to go a different direction. I don't think Storm is very good, so I'm not upset about missing that. Dark Confidant with an 8-drop in our deck? Sure. Dark Confidant is very good. I think it's underrated. This is like my brother's favorite card in Cube, and he's a really strong player, so can't pass this Bob, just gotta take it. Alright, Dark Slick Shore. That came back around, looks great. Don't want Geist. I mean, we can beat Grixis and just play Caracas anyway, just as a colorless land. I like to play a lot of lands anyway. This deck looks sweet. Now we just need to open some power. Alright. There's Terry. There's Emery in case we get some more artifacts, but I don't think that's going to be really good. I can't take a green card, I don't think. I mean, I guess we just take Terry on the off chance we play that. Sure. I mean, I guess could take a relic. Or do we want one of these green lands just in case? Green seems like kind of open. We could just take Lumbering Falls. Don't usually end up playing relic, but I think in this case I'll just take it here. Well, I was just talking up Lodestone. I don't know if it's going to make this deck, but I also don't know if we're going to be white, so it's kind of tough there. I mean, sure, I'll actually take a Tassir. Just don't like this card at all. Some late black-white lands going around. But it looks like we have a decent start to this draft here. There's Tendrils. We have 2 fetch lands. Unfortunately, they're not directly on color, but with everything else in the pack, it's like Miscalc, Shinobi, Frost Titan, or fetch land. I think I'm just going to take a blue fetch land. Because if we get blue-red or blue-black duels, then this can fetch that. And even if we get like, I think we already passed a scrub land, but if we get like a separate like black-white or white-red duel, then this becomes like a white-red land, for example. If we get a white-red duel, then this can get an island or the white-red duel. So it gets island or red source. So this turns into another duel. So that's why fetch lands are just so good. Yeah, that being said, I'm just going to take Flooded Strand here. I think it's better than Miscalc. Wow. There's a lot of good cards here. Inquisition, Preordain, Grave Titan, Ugin. There's even like Memory Jar, Blightsteel, Inkwell. Inquisition is very good, but it's not Thoughtseize. Grave Titan is so good too. I think I'm just going to take Preordain though. I'm not really sure. I think I would take Grave Titan over Ugin because we're not really making that much mana. But I still think I'm going to take Preordain. This card is just so good to have in your deck. Just allows you to function consistently. We can win the game any way we want. I don't think we need Grave Titan. Wow, there's Plow. Is it Signet? Arid Mesa. There's also Spellseeker right now. Gets us a Braid or Preordain, but it could get us more stuff later. There's also Damnation, which might just be the pick. Is it Signet seems decent as well. I think I kind of want the Damnation. I usually take the Signet, but I think I'm going to take the Wrath here. Just move into Grixis control. Hopefully we can get like a Nicol Bolas or something. Oh, wow, what? Is this 4th pick? 4th pick Time Walk? What is what? That's a gift. I have no clue what could have been in this pack. I mean, if you're not blue in pack 2 and you see this, you might just want to be blue because that's insane. Like we took Flooded Strand, Preordain, then Damnation, and now I got a 4th pick Time Walk. Sure. That's just not close at all. Okay, now we can take a Time Warp if we want. Wow. There's Mind's Desire. I wonder if we just take... There's Sacred Foundry, but there's also Fumarole. Because this is a blue-red land, this is a blue-red land as well. It makes our Flooded Strand better if we take Sacred Foundry, but I think the Manland is better. Time Warp's fine. We don't really have Planeswalkers to use with it yet. It is sweet to have Time Walk and Time Warp in the deck. Makes any Planeswalkers we get in the future better, but I'm going to take the land. Maybe somehow we'll will a Sacred Foundry. That would be nice. Alright, we can't really use Recurring Nightmare. Can't use Trinket Mage yet. Repeal could just be a playable. We might end up being a little short on playables. With 2 creatures, I just can't take Recurring Nightmare. I don't like Incinerate at all. Could just take Pia Kiran Noir. It's just not that strong, I don't think. I'll just take Repeal. There's Languish. Brainstorm's not great. We do have 2 fetch lands, which makes it a little bit better. There's also just Walking Ballista we could take and play. But I think if I take Languish... Ooh, there's also Dreadhorde Arcanist. It only flashes back Preordain right now. It's not very good. Brainstorm's not great unless you have like even more fetch lands. It's fine. Don't want to Exhume. I think it's between Walking Ballista and Languish. And just with the way our deck's set up, I think I want multiple Wraths. Just make us really good against like the green decks and stuff. Just gonna take the Languish. There's Nicol Bolas. I don't think we can pass it. I think we're definitely trying to Nicol Bolas here. Could just not play this Caracas. We don't have any artifacts for Duretti. Plaguecrafter's nothing. Nicol Bolas is exactly where we want to be. Frost Titan or Hero's Downfall? Frost Titan is a decent finisher. But I think I want the Downfall. We have Nicol Bolas, Tasker already. And maybe we'll wheel like or get like 1 or 2 more finishers later. Rather have the removal spell. I immediately was about to just slam Batterskull just in case we like either want that in the side, but I might just want Pyroclasm. I mean, this looks like a fine Pyroclasm deck to me, and I don't think I really want Memory Jar here. So Spellseeker gets Time Walk now, so that's an easy pickup. Don't really want Mastermind's Acquisition, I don't think. It's just too slow. Could maybe see playing Baral. Oh, let's get this out of here. Sorry about that. Sure, Mind's Desire, land. Alright, this deck looks really cool. That 4th pick Time Walk, I just have no clue what that was about. No clue at all. Last pick Arcanist, not going to start it yet. I was actually thinking about Consecrated Sphinx as one of the best finishers we could have. But there is Vamp Tutor. I don't typically like this that much, but we do have Time Walk to get with it, which seems very good. Cataxian Probe is fine. Rakdos Return is fine. Those cards are just not at the power level of these two. I think it's Vamp Tutor, honestly. We have like a bunch of answers, so just going like Vamp Tutor for Time Walk specifically is so good, or like late game Vamp Tutor for Nicol Bolas If it's like a top deck war, it just seems great. 1 mana versus 6 mana. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to have to take Vamp Tutor here. We can also get any random answers like Wrath. We can get Downfall. We can get a Braid. Vamp for Dig Through Time is even fine in some situations. I'm going to take Vamp. We haven't opened any Moxes, which kind of sucks, but is what it is. Okay, we get past a J, so we're not opening craziness, but we're getting past really good cards. Yeah, there's nothing close to Jace here. Frantic Search isn't close. Necromancy, there's nothing else even comes remotely close. Man, I love Mana Vault, but there's actually like not that much that Mana Vault does for us here. I think it's between Coalition Relic and Ponder, and I think it might be Ponder. Like we could play Arcanist now and then play Ponder. Wow, it's so hard to pass this Coalition Relic. And this Mana Vault? I think I might just have to take Mana Vault. It's just too good. Like, turn 1 Mana Vault, turn 2 Jace, or turn 2 Factor Fiction, turn 2 Wrath. Even can potentially turn 2 Tasker. I think it just is too much. This is just like, just too broken. Ponder, I think it's between Ponder and Mana Vault. I love Coalition Relic, but I'm just going to take Mana Vault. Wow, Splinter Twin and Deceiver in this pack. Thoughtseize, jeez. I'm going to take Ashiok though. This card just wins games on its own. Thoughtseize is very good. Impulse is fine. But, yeah, I think I have to take Ashiok. It's exactly where I want to be in this deck. That Mana Vault pick was really tough versus Ponder or Coalition Relic. Alright, I mean, this is an easy Scarab God, I think. Balance is a strong card, it's underrated. Urza is okay, we don't really have artifacts for it though. Ophiomancer's fine, but none rival Scarab God. This is actually one of the best finishers as well. Kind of like Consecrated Sphinx, it's on that level. It's blue and black, so it's a little more narrow than Sphinx, but for this deck, this is exactly where we want to be. This deck is now looking really cool. Okay. So the possible cards we could take, there's Dynamo, which, again, our mana costs are so restrictive. I don't think we want Dynamo. There's Liliana, I guess Citadel, Arena, and Chartercourse. I'm kind of leaning towards Liliana just as a Planeswalker that's just like a decent finisher. Don't think I really want Arena. Chartercourse is just a 2-mana spell, which smooths out our draws, but I'll take a Liliana here. Oh, there's Bloodstained Mire. Yeah, I didn't see that at first. I was like, should I take Phantasmal Image or Looter? I don't really like Nighthawk that much, but this is an easy Bloodstained Mire. The problem is we have these fetches, but we don't really have duels to get with them, which makes our mana much, much worse. But I think our mana is okay. That being said, I'm still slamming that Bloodstained. Wow, late sneak attack. Super late. With Gearhulk, we only have Factor Fiction. I mean, we're not really like a counterspell control deck. We're more of like a tap out Wrath control deck. All we have is Downfall, Foff, Dig, Repeal. I mean, that might be enough for this. We could just take a Bone Shredder though. I just think we don't have enough instants. This is just not going to be on enough. Like, we're going to draw this without drawing our other couple instants. But Bone Shredder is like a fine removal spell. There's like nothing we can play here. I don't think we want Dark Dwellers at all. I guess it flashes back a Time Walk. Or a Downfall or a K Command. Flashes back a fair amount of stuff. I guess I'll just take Dark Dwellers. Alright, Taiga, does that help us at all? No. don't think anything really does anything here. I'll just take this as in case I want like an extra early blocker I could side it in potentially. Don't think I want Winter Orb or Necromancy, so. Ultimate Price, that's definitely a card I'll play. Looks perfect for this deck. Somebody took the Splinter Twin and left the Deceiver. I could see a world where we want to side in a Glorybringer, but unlikely. Alright, so this is 23 playables right now, and we can't even play these two lands because we didn't get any duels. Our mana's still okay. I guess Urza's just the most powerful card. Nighthawk's a good sideboard card to have. I don't think it's powerful enough to main deck. Pretty much never start that card. But our mana's okay because Scalding Tarn and Bloodstone Mire, yeah, they can't get duels, but they can still just get basics. So we still have 5 dual on-color duels, essentially. It might be a little hard to cast Bolas, but we don't have many red cards. Mana Vault, Nicol Bolas, that's not a combo. Alright, so we only have 4 red cards. And how many red sources do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to have to play 1 mountain. So let's just add that in now. And then we need mostly black, especially with Nicol Bolas, triple black. These are both blue and black. 11 black cards, 9 blue cards. But a fair amount of double black, including 2 of our Wraths that we want on time. How many black sources? 1, 2, 3. How many blue? 1, 2, 3. So we have 11 cards left, so 6 black, 5 blue. Seems right to me. So we have 6, 9 blue sources. See, our mana's not that good because we don't have the duels that make our fetch lands into triple lands. So that really, really hurts our mana. So we have 8 blue sources, 8, 9 black sources, and 5 red sources. Mana's pretty bad, but I think we're just going to have to deal. Other cards we could consider would be like Relic, Dark Dwellers, Nighthawk. I guess Terry does some stuff too, but I don't think we need it. I think I'd rather just play it as is. Could cut this repeal for like either Relic or Terry. There's also a Baral here. Let's see. Baral lowers the price of a fair amount of cards, but we don't have counterspells with it. So we're basically blue-black control splash red. I think I'm just going to run it like this. The Ponder versus the Mana Vault versus Coalition Relic pick was probably the hardest part of the draft. Took Coalition Relic. I took Mana Vault. I'm kind of wishing I took Ponder, actually. Seems like it might go better in this deck. But Mana Vault is just so powerful. Just being able to Foff, Jace, Damnation, Languish early. Even just like T2 Liliana, T2 Scarab God. Just like all this stuff is so powerful. So I think taking Mana Vault is fine. This is the higher power of a card for sure. And let's go match 1 here. Let's go on the play. We're against Keggers. No blue mana, but keep this hand. Our mana is not going to be perfect every time. We have a Kolaghan's Command into Damnation. If we draw an island at any point, we'll be able to Foff and then preordain. We can do a lot of stuff. Fast Bond. Okay, let's hope we don't just die. Doesn't play any additional lands. Swamp. We'll be able to Kolaghan's Command next turn. Hopefully he plays something we can kill. If not, we'll just leave up K Command. If he plays something we don't care about, we can just wait and then Damnation. Okay, Courser, we can't kill that. Courser Fast Bond, it's definitely a combo. Nicol Bolas, okay, interesting. Do I kill this Pilgrim? I think the answer is yes. I just want to take him off mana and use this Kolaghan's Command while I can. Making him discard's also not irrelevant. Just use our mana too efficiently. And now if we draw an island, which we have a fair amount of, it's so he has a Garruk in hand. Then we can cast Nicol Bolas. This Garruk's going to be kind of a problem though. Ewit, get Pilgrim back. Okay, he's going to play Pilgrim. We know he has a Garruk in hand and one other card, but I get to Damnation all these away. Oh nice, Hero's Downfall for Garruk. We just got to draw an island at some point. Damnation. We know he's drawing Biogenic Ooze, so his hand is Biogenic Ooze, Garruk, and one other card. Island. Did not draw island. I'm just going to pass. If he does hit a land here, I definitely want to be able to leave up removal spells. Okay, well there's a land. We can't do anything about it right now. When he does, next turn he's probably going to play Garruk though. Bone Shredder. Man, not drawing an island for this many turns kind of sucks. But this is part of the risk that we took while keeping this hand. Acidic Slime, that's annoying. It's going to kill our Lava Claw. We still just need to draw an island. I'll just kill this. I don't want to like tap out for Bone Shredder. I'd rather just use the mana now. Pyroclasm. I think Pyroclasm will be good in this matchup. We're just drawing pretty horrendously here. Oh, another Garruk? Jesus. Alright, well I have to kill that I think. I can't let him just make beasts. The other Garruk's just going to kill us though. Okay, there's island now. Can't really just let him Garruk either, but I think I need to factor Fiction here. Yeah, I'm gonna off here. Because then if he goes Garruk, I can just go Nicol Bolas, kill Garruk, and then I can fight through his creatures potentially. Primeval Titan. That's actually okay. Something I can beat. You know he has a Garruk in hand. He's waiting to draw like more cards off of it, I suppose. Gonna end a turn off here. Okay. There's a Time Walk, so I think I'm just probably taking Time Walk no matter what. It's actually close. I guess how close could it be? Time Walk just seems so good. Languish isn't doing that much. Jace Bouncing Titans. I can go Island. Jace. Bounce it. That's not even that insane. I'm just going to take Time Walk. Gives us 2 more shots to find a land. I guess now we just run out Bob and then play Time Walk. Hopefully not flip Dig on this Bob. Okay, we flipped Swamp. That's good. It's really good. So we can just play Nicol Bolas, kill Titan. And then we know his hand is Garruk, Biogenic Ooze, which I think we can beat. And then I can just chump Beast to protect Nicol Bolas. I can also go Spellseeker. I've already used the ultimate price. 18 cards left in the library. So yeah, I'm just going to go Nicol Bolas here. Minus, kill Primeval Titan, pass. So now he's probably going to play Garruk is my guess. But does he go Garruk, make a beast? Yeah, I'm definitely going to block here. Dark Confidant did his thing. Save Nicol Bolas, draw an extra card. Biogenic Ooze. Okay. Well, we can kill that. Noble. Unfortunately, these are going to be 3/3, so Pyroclasm doesn't exactly work. Liliana. Alright. Plus, just exiles Fastbond here. So, oh, he exiled a forest. I suppose I'm starting with Preordain. I'm gonna have to kill Biogenic Ooze 100%. This returns a creature from my graveyard to the battlefield. My only creature in the graveyard right now is Dark Confidant. Is it any graveyard? From your graveyard. So that's not great right now. I can also Bone Shredder this, and next turn Liliana bring it back, kill something else. And then I can even chump with this Bone Shredder. That seems good. Let's see, so if I play 3 for this, I have 3 more mana. I can even just play Bone Shredder Spellseeker. Spellseeker for Vamp Tutor. Or Spellseeker for... that's my last target. That seems decent. I can also go Bone Shredder plus Abrade plus Preordain. I think I like that better. Yeah, start with Preordain. I think just bottom. Island, Bone Shredder. Kill this. Then I think I'll just leave up Abrade. You can go Garruk, draw 3 cards. But that's okay. So now he gets to go attack. And then I get to go block, kill Ooze. I feel like we had a bad draw this game, and we're like still like fighting through this game. He said, got me at 10:30. I'm not sure what he's referring to. Like, do we have the win? Not yet. Hopefully we get there, but we don't have the win yet. He has this Garruk going. Okay. It's plus Nicol Bolas. There's Dig Through Time. That's a good one. I think I'm just going to fire that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I think I'm taking Ashiok. It's a good way to win. Plus Scarab God. Yeah. Then I get to go any order, and then I go Liliana. Bring back Bone Shredder. Kill one of your guys, block the other one. Keep both of my planeswalkers out. and then play more guys next turn. And then try to assemble the win from there. I think we're pretty far ahead at this point. You can draw cards with Garrick though. Certainly not over. Morph. Is that the one that returns something from your graveyard to your hand? Is he going to return like Ewit? Attack Bolas. I'll block. May just want to even just cash in Bolas to kill this Garrick so it doesn't draw a million cards. Then he'll just morph it back into play. That's certainly annoying. See, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Not enough to Scarab God plus activate. Need 9 mana for that. I still feel like I have to cash in on the Garrick. I'm going to. Oh, I can use a whole. I forgot I could use all of Garrick's abilities. Or Liliana's as well. I can make 3 3s with Nicol Bolas. No, I'm just gonna destroy Garrick. Maybe this is something else. Oh, I should have. That was a punt. If I'd gone Pyroclasm first, I would have forced him to activate this. Damn. That's rough. Suppose I'll just go Pyroclasm now. Only 10 cards left in library. Man, it is that creature too. Den Protector, exactly what I was thinking. So now he returns Garrick. If he draws too low, we could also mill him out with Ashiok, but god damn. That was just a pretty big punt there. 2 lands on top. Now I play a land and play Scarab God. That felt pretty bad. I can like get either Acidic Slime or Biogenic Ooze here though. So we still might be okay. Can also return Bone Shredder with Liliana. Just gotta watch how many cards I have left in the library. Rofellos. Alright, do I want to activate now to make him lose 1 life? And I get to scry 1. Feel like I want Biogenic Ooze. I think I'm gonna get that now. It makes a 4/4. Then bottom. Fumarole, sure. I can activate Scarab God again, which maybe I should have done. Maybe that's better than Ashiok. So my only other creature right now is Bob or Bone Shredder. Don't want to mill with Lily, so I'm gonna minus return Bone Shredder. I think I'm killing. He's saying you play really fast. I think he's being sarcastic, but I have a lot of actions to take here, so don't really care what he says. Then I'm going to play this, and I think I just passed the turn. Plan on getting a Primeval Titan back here. Put counters on my Ooze. He plays. I needed to fucking respond to that. Wow. I'm just misplaying all over the place. See if we can still salvage a win somehow. guess I'll just try to get acidic slime. If he just activates slime or Skoos now, he just owns us. Yep. Just really bad punts here. Scarab, I can't even activate anymore. There's no point. Tasker, sure. I want Tasker. I actually want repeal too. I can repeal Skoos. Let's just go top, top, bottom. Not gonna pay echo on that. No. Then we draw. Guess if I bounce Skoos, he can activate 3 times. Guess that's fine. Bounce Skoos. Then I'll be able to activate Scarab God one more time. That was a pretty big misplay though of not activating in response to Scavenging Ooze. This is a pretty tough game to play here. So I'm definitely fine taking my time. He gets Primeval Titan, we bounce draw. And now, do I get Courser? I don't think I can get Dark Confidant. So I'll just get Courser. Mana Vault on top of our library. Yield. Then I can just play Ashiok. And then I can plus target him. Not going to attack. I have good blockers for his team. Pass the turn. Drawing Mana Vault. We know we have some lands left in our deck. Now Skoos isn't as much of a problem. He's just eating all the creatures now. I wonder if he's going to draw a bunch of cards. It's sketchy with the Ashiok out. There's Questing Beast and Llanowar. So he's a 7/7 Skoos. That's fine. Draw a bunch of cards with Garruk. Down to 6 cards, so Ashiok's going to kill him in 2 turns. He has to have an answer for it. We'll see if he does. I have good blocks here. Fauna Shaman. I mean, that's not even that scary. Scarab God, I just get to bottom everything. I don't think any of these do anything. Doesn't really matter, there's only 4 cards left. Plus Ashiok, target him. They can go down to 3 cards. Just play a Tasker. Is there any reason to activate Tasker? I should have thought about what I was exiling more carefully there as well. No, because I don't want to mill any cards, so I can't activate anyway. I think I just pass. He has to basically kill Ashiok or kill me like this turn. He doesn't have to kill me this turn, but he has to kill Ashiok. Makes it 3/3, sure. He could have Craterhoof. He only has 2 cards in library though. Really interesting game. Wouldn't be surprised if our opponent just concedes here. I mean, he has some Planeswalkers, which are kind of annoying for us to deal with, but overall, this seems like a good matchup. Yeah, he just concedes. We just have a bunch of removal and Wraths. Like, that was a pretty bad hand. Alright. He has like Den Protector plus Eternal Witness. So Relic's a consideration, but we use the graveyard too. I don't think it's that good. Dark Dwellers and Glorybringer both seem fine. Not insane. Is there anything like I want to side out? Not really. Maybe like Repeal isn't that great. Do I want like Glorybringers or Dark Dwellers over Repeal? Glorybringer can attack a Planeswalker, which is nice. And might not have that much flying hate. Plus it can just be a removal spell. I'll try the Glorybringer. Seems like a matchup that it might be decent in. Could have also brought in Terramander instead of Glorybringer, but at least Glorybringer has haste to like deal with his Planeswalkers. He's like, our opponent's like talking shit basically, like, oh, you play really fast, but it's like, yeah, he's played Mono Green where he just gets to jam threats, and we're playing like a really difficult Grixis control deck. Like I punted that game horribly, and we were still able to get there. I think our opponent kind of punted as well by drawing too many cards off his Garruk. He should have drawn the turn he plussed up to 5. When I killed it with Nicol Bolas, he should have minus that turn, and I think we would have lost. And our opponent with 41 cards in their deck. Interesting. Alright, snap keep. Just bob into Time Walk here. Bob into Time Walk into Jace. T1 Fast Bond again. Fast Bond, land down to 3 cards. Oh, geez, that was the start. Okay. Well, we might just be dead. Turn 2 Whisperwood Elemental. Okay. I think I'll just fetch for Swamp. Maybe I just won't fetch right now. If I draw Swamp, I may have wanted to get Mountain. Yeah, I'm just playing Bob. Plan on taking some damage, and then I get to Time Walk, and then hopefully draw a Wrath. Acidic Slime. Brutal. Hit our Swamp, okay. We get attack for 6. We at least get to Time Walk into K command, but that's probably not going to be enough. Pyroclasm? Actually, if he sacks this, whenever non-token face-up non-token creatures die, he gets to manifest. But I don't think he'll want to sack that right now. I think I need to Pyroclasm this turn. And then I can Time Walk next turn. Suppose I attack first, because I'm going to Pyroclasm. Can't really afford to take damage off that Bob anyway. I mean, his start was absolutely insane this game, and we still have a decent chance here. We're down to 6, though. And he made a 2-2 off that, which is certainly annoying. Just go Swamp, Time Walk. Maybe we should have kept our Bob around. No, we had to Pyroclasm. Alright, there's a Tasigur. Which actually might be good enough. Problem is we can't play Tasigur and Kolgan's Command. But if I go Jace, bounce, Whisperwood, he doesn't have enough mana, and then he just has a 2-2, he kills Jace. but I think that's the line. Jace bounce Whisperwood, and then hope he can't really do anything. And then if we draw a black source, we can go Tasker plus K command. Ewit, get back Forest. Okay, could have gotten back a Rofellis as well. I think Forest is better. And he attacks and kills Jace, sure. We're gonna get to play Tasker. Oh, nice. That was good. That was really good. Don't really want to return Bob either. So I'm just gonna go Tasker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then K command. Target player discards a card, deal 2 to this. Pass the turn. I mean, he had a T2 Whisperwood Elemental, and we're still fighting through this game. Maybe should have not exiled Time Walk for Tasker so we could try to get it back, but the chance that he gives it to us is just essentially 0. We should have definitely exiled Dark Confidant for that reason. Alright, I'll pass the turn. Not looking good. We could have also exiled to play Bob that turn, but then he might just let it survive. Yeah, we're dead here. I mean, T2 Whisperwood on the play was insane for him. That was like just an insane fast bound draw. And Questing Beast? Okay. We're just dead. That was a good game. Now we got plenty of time to win game 3. That was a Forest. T2 Whisperwood was just a little too much. Wonder if we want Relic. I don't think so. Let's just run this back. Glorybringer seems fine. A lot of stuff that it can kill. I like this matchup. Alright. Let's be on the play for game 3. Keep this hand. Abrade into Downfall. Can't cast this Jace unless we draw 2 blue sources, but is what it is. Alright, well, I'm just going to kill that. Darkslick Shore, fine draw. Do we have our fellows? Yep, gotta kill that too. This is why I think this matchup's decent for us. I mean, has another pretty good draw here, but just if we can generally slow him down by like interacting with his draw, I think it's easier for us to take over the game. But his draws have looking pretty nuts here. Now he gets to go Questing Beast, or is he gonna Garrick or something? Jesus. And then we draw a tap land. Great. We needed the Glorybringer that turn to keep the Garrick on 4. Man, that was brutal. I can still just Glorybringer attack, but then I'm just, wow, another Garrick. Then I'm just taking way too much damage. I'm at 15. If I pass, he gets to draw a bunch of cards. I mean, I can dig into a Wrath. No, I can't even dig. I don't have enough mana. God damn. I feel like Glorybringer, Exert, kill a beast, kill this Garrick. That's not even good. I could just go Glorybringer, attack this Garrick. Or even attack this one. Just don't know if it can win anymore. If he just draws 3 cards, that's gonna like put us away too. What's the best line? Jace Brainstorm I don't think is it. Go Lava Claw, play Glorybringer, attack Primal Hunter. Does not feel good. Hoping to just naturally draw Wrath next turn, and then go kill Primal Hunter, Wrath, and then go from there. I'm taking 11 down to 4 here though. Whisperwood Elemental. Okay, that doesn't actually stop Languish or Damnation. Really. Problem is we go to 4. Gotta draw Wrath. Island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there any outs? I don't think so. We only have 6 mana, so if I Jace, I only have 2 mana left over. And if I dig, I don't have enough mana. Just Jace Brainstorm. Maybe we can Brainstorm into like Mana Vault plus Wrath or something. Alright. GG's. Lost the first one, and I'll see you in round 2. Hey, welcome to round 2. We're against Dr. Bootyologist, and we'll be on the play here. Keep this pretty mediocre hand. Looks like our opponent kept as well. We'll just go land go. Hopefully these Wraths are good. If we're against White Weenie, then they should be. We're gonna need a spell at some point though. There's one. Guess I don't need to kill his vampire quite yet. There might be something else we want to kill more. Just definitely gonna take one here. Selfless Spirit. I mean, Languish deals with that. I think I'm just not even gonna avert it now. Mana Vault. Okay. I think I'm gonna play Swamp, Mana Vault, pass. I could have Languished this turn, but I can just Languish next turn and get one more creature. I'm fine to take 3 here. Languish deals with Selfless Spirit, can't save his guys from Languish. Gideon. Okay, that's annoying because our Wraths don't deal with Gideon. But Tasker kind of does. Vigilance, Lifelink are indestructible. Do I abrade that? Because I'm most likely not going to play Wrath next turn now. I need to play Tasker. So I think I am going to abrade this. Oops. Just pretty unfortunate that he played a Planeswalker on 3 rather than a 3rd creature. If he played a creature there, it was just over for him. Now it's definitely not over. I can just play Tasker, but that's it. Mana Vault triggers. Not going to untap it, certainly. Alright, there's Bone Shredder. I guess I just want to play Tasker. Guess just not going to exile any cards. Keep them for dig through time. Pass the turn. If I'd gone like a Braid on T2, I could have like untapped, drawn Mana Vault, and then played Tasker last turn, which would have worked out better in the end, but we didn't know that that's how we were going to draw, and if he had just played a creature and then we just untap and Wrath, it would have been so good. Elspeth? Jeez. Why did he not want to do anything? That was weird. Okay, we drew a land at least. Doesn't necessarily help us though. I mean, I can just Bone Shredder like his vampire. It's not great. Just start by attacking Gideon. Can also just activate Tasker. Oh, he's just taking it? Interesting. He wants to attack with 3 creatures to flip Legion's Landing. So now do I Bone Shredder? Or do I activate Tasker? Playing Bone Shredder seems weak, but I'm going to do it. Pass the turn. Our opponents are making it tough for us this draft. Definitely not making it easy. I don't know why he didn't just go like, I guess he wanted to make a soldier anyway, that's why he didn't attack, but if he just went and jumped Gideon, hit for 7, that would have been pretty good. He's going to give lifelink or vigilance. Applying vigilance. And I think I'm just jumping with Bone Shredder. Oh, and he's attacking with Gideon as well. Yeah, I'll just block. I'm not going to pay Echo anyway. I'm not going to untap. Alright, there's Downfall. So now I'm going to go attack Gideon. He might block. Then I just get to go kill Elspeth. Oh, he has a removal spell. Condemn, that's so bad for me. Alright, nothing I can do. Just kill this now. Brutal. Just the Planeswalkers are so good against these Wraths. The Condemn was filthy. It's got 3 cards in hand. Maybe one of them's a land. Maybe he has some other conditional removal spells. Okay. Lifelink, hit for 5, down to 12. This has Afterlife as well. Probably just going Languish here. Armageddon. Alright. GG's. Let's go game 2. This draft is certainly not going ideal. Alright, let's get Nighthawk in there. Do I want like Glorybringer again? Repeal seems fine. You can make some tokens. We can just repeal those tokens. Probably just Nighthawk. Maybe Liliana's like a little slow, just making a 2/2. We don't really have guys to bring back. Don't need to grind that much. Definitely want Bob. Definitely want all our removal and Ashiok and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy that we just got this 4th pick Time Walk and like no other real power. Alright, well, we'll keep this hand. Just lead on Mana Vault. Just gonna lead Island Mana Vault. Pass the turn. We don't need to vamp yet. Like, what are we even vamping for? I guess we can vamp for the Scarab God. And then play it pretty early. Alright, I can repeal his clue if I want. I don't really want to use my Mana Vault to Fact or Fiction. I feel like I want to go Swamp. Or I can just repeal clue now, play Swamp, pass. Vamp Tutor, get Scarab God, play Scarab God. Do I have a better threat to get than that I can cast? Could get Jace. Let's just start with this. Bounce, play Swamp, pass the turn. Probably just getting Scarab God here. Vamp Tutor. I can't cast Nickel Bullets for a while. Time Walk's not doing that much. Ashiok might be good. Because if he has like a path or something, Scarab God just gets wrecked. Maybe I just take Ashiok. I think that's going to be hard for him to deal with. Yeah, I think that might be better. See, Mana Vault just not looking very good in this deck. You can just start plussing Ashiok or exiling or like putting his creatures into play as well. Buys me a bunch of time. If he goes Gideon here, it is kind of annoying. What else did I get? Plains land tax? Sure. Our opponent definitely needs a threat here. Gideon would probably be his best play. If he plays a creature, I can just Bone Shredder it. If he plays a Gideon, I can play Bone Shredder, kill his other creature, and then chump block the Gideon. Vanishing Light. Alright, well that would have dealt with Scarab God as well. That's why I don't really like these tutors that put cards on top, because we just lost, like we just got 2 for 1 because of it. But the power level is high enough. Or in certain situations where you get Nicol Bolas or you get Time Walk, it's worthwhile. We're definitely still in this game. We have this Fact or Fiction here. No. There's Nicol Bolas. Pretty far away from casting that. I think I'm just going to pass and then end of turn Fact or Fiction, or Fact or Fiction if he like plays a Thalia or anything that stops us. He also doesn't know our hand, so if we just take black source plus red source from this fact, then we can just get to Nicol Bolas that way. It's really not applying that much pressure at all. Student? Okay, well we can just Bone Shredder that. Sword of Light and Shadow. Sure. Start with Foff. Wow, that's great. Probably, let's just see how he splits it. I mean, Languish obviously deals with both his creatures, but if he puts Languish by itself, I obviously want the 4 cards. If he puts Languish plus another removal spell, I'll still probably take the Languish. And if he puts a Languish plus a land, I think I'm going to take that. If he goes like these 3 versus these 2, I'll take the 3 for sure. Because then I just get to go Languish, and then pass, and then leave up Downfall for his next creature. Okay. Yeah, this is a tough pile for him, because Languish is so good here. Now I might take this. because, yeah, then I get the red source, then I only need a black source for Nicol Bolas, which I have many more than red sources, at least untapped. And it's just, I think these two removal spells are better. Untap. Mana Vault looking real bad. Alright, there's Fumarole. Interesting. So of course, Fumarole doesn't actually, I need a black source for Nicol Bolas. So I can go Bone Shredder, kill Student, leave up Ultimate Price. And if he tries to equip, I just kill that. I can also just, yeah, that's gotta be the line. So I just go Bone Shredder, kill Student, and then I have to Ultimate Price this Thraben Inspector if he goes for the equip. I just need black source for Nicol Bolas. Yep, and then I Ultimate Price. Sweet Mana Vault. Yield to this. Not gonna untap. Think. Should I pay for Bone Shredder? I think so. Yes. Okay, Time Walk is good. Let's play it. Play Fumarole. Attack for 1, and we get an extra turn. If we draw a swamp, it's just pretty sweet. Jace is good. Actually want double black. I'm gonna brainstorm. There's a black source. Okay, sweet. So I can go put back, play swamp, play Nighthawk, then hit with Bone Shredder. And this should do it. Mana Vault just was literally a dead card here. Just never wanted to tap it. Wrath of God, sure. Now I'm drawing Bolas. And just start blessing Jace as well. Can also preordain here. I could have also just Fate Sealed with Nicol Bolas. I think plussing it is better though, honestly. I think the combination is better. He's just deciding what to exile here off this Bolas. I'm going to plus Jace, target him. And then I can just preordain. Alright, he just concedes, yeah. He was super dead there. And this is just basically an X mana XX. It's not very good. Could run the Glorybringer, but over like even like a Foff or something, but I like how we have it. Basically, as long as he doesn't draw Gideon plus Elspeth, if he just draws like a bunch of creature hand, we should be pretty well set up against that. His deck's not even that aggressive. I just realized we should probably just play this. Oh. I just realized we probably should have just played that Flooded Strand because we have Dig Through Time and we have this hand looks good. We have Dig Through Time and Tasker, so the Delve matters, and we have Jace, so the fetch land is good. but we just have a T2 Pyroclasm, T3 Ashiok, which is pretty much as good as we could hope for. Pyroclasm is looking like really good in these matchups that we've had so far. If he plays 2 creatures here, that's just insane. Even if he just plays that, we get to kill both these guys. Oh my god, this is like the grossest Pyroclasm ever. This should be pretty easy mode here. I'd honestly be shocked if we lost this game from this position. We literally just get to 3-for-1 him. 1, 2, and then this is like 1 card essentially. Wow. I think this is the best Pyroclasm like I've cast in Vintage Cube. 2 mana Wrath. 3-for-1. Student, sure. So this is going to be a 3-3. Next turn, if he levels up 4 times, he can't get to a 4-4 double strike. So I could play Ashiok and plus, and then next turn Damnation. And then turn 5, Spellseeker for Time Walk. Alright, we got the line. It's a little risky. If he has something to deal 1 more damage to Ashiok, we could lose it. But I think that's kind of hard for him to have. And if he just plays another threat, we just get to Damnation kill both, and then we have Ashiok out. And then, like I said, Spellseeker for Time Walk to seal it up on T5. We could also just Vamp Tutor upkeep for Time Walk if we want. Okay, so we just leveled this up. I wonder if we want to upkeep Vamp. No, I can just Damnation that. Well, I can just abrade it now. Plus, target you. Play land, play abrade. I think that's better than playing Damnation. Now we can Vamp Tutor on his turn if we want. For Time Walk or anything else. I don't even really want to, because if I draw any land, any untapped land, I can still cast Time Walk. I just don't even want to Vamp Tutor yet. Yeah. So now I just get to go Spellseeker, get Time Walk, plus Ashiok, play Time Walk, and then this is just totally over. That Pyroclasm was just insane. Time Walk, play Time Walk. Just gives us another Ashiok activation. Pass the turn. Don't even think I'm vamping for anything on upkeep. Tasker. Alright, I'll just Tasker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave up Vamp, because now I can Vamp for Nicol Bolas. I wasn't even considering like minusing for anything. I'd rather just keep plussing Ashiok, because that's like another win con that way. Like I didn't even really look what was under it. I should have, but I was just like pretty set on plussing it. Okay, he has a Brightling double strike. I have a Damnation though. Probably just gonna play it safe in Damnation. Then I just like don't think I can lose. I'll Vamp right now too. Could also just get Jace or Scarab God, but I think Nicol Bolas is probably better. Plus, Could have also just waited in minus, but again, I think just having just keep plussing for it to be a win con is enough. Oh, he can just return Brightling, but that's fine. We'll just get there with Ashiok, I think. If he just goes play Brightling, leave up 1 mana, that's fine. He can return it if he wants. Let's go Nicol Bolas here. Oh no. Oh my god, I can't even cast it. Did I just punt again? I can exile their hand and graveyard. Although I don't really even want to. Guess I'm just going dig. Sorry for all the punts all over the place here, guys. It's pretty bad. Guess I'm taking Preordained Languish. The misplays have been real this draft. I could ult this Ashiok, but I think I'm going to win just by plussing. Like, even if he starts attacking it down, if he doesn't have an actual answer to it, it's going to be rough because he has 9 cards left. If we plus like 1 more time, he has to kill Ashiok or kill us before he decks. Let's see what he goes for. Yeah, starting to take down Ashiok. He can hit Ashiok for 5. But again, this should be pretty trivial. Is he going to play like another 3-drop? No. Well, maybe, but then he can't leave up Brightling if he does. And lifelink, sure. I'm not trying to win by damage, so it doesn't matter. Plus Ashiok. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. I'm just going to leave up Downfall. No reason to really do anything. He's going to be dead here very soon. Elspeth? Sure. That's not going to be enough. So I think I just downfall Elspeth, have Ashiok take 3, and then languish all his guys away. Oh, he didn't even attack Ashiok. Just misplayed. It's okay, I punted a lot this whole draft so far, so hopefully you guys can forgive me for that, for watching, while watching. Alright, let's go match 3. Let's see if we can 2-1 this thing. Alright, round 3 here. We're against Monocax. We're on the play, but we can't keep this 1-lander, so it's mull. I'll keep this bad hand. Put back an island. And play Island Go. He has an elf start. Not good for us. Damnation is good for us though. Just play Swamp Go. We'll probably play Bloodstained Mire next turn. Hopefully a T4 Damnation is good enough. Downfall. Okay, leave that up because I'm going to want to get Mountain with Bloodstained Mire. So if he plays a Planeswalker, at least I can kill that and then Wrath his board. I think this card is just bad. I never like to put it in my deck. But maybe I'm just not very good. It's like even if he gets to crack it here, he gets a 5 mana, draw 1 card, and 2 lands. That's not that insane. Alright, I'm just going to kill Garruk and then Wrath is board. Looks like we're against mono green again. So of course the Elder might be kind of good for him. Okay, and then any swamp, we get to cast Nicol Bolas. So I get Mountain, play Damnation, and do we swamp for the 5 basic turn 5 Nicol Bolas? That'd be pretty sick. Like, we had a fetch land, but still, come on. 5 basic turn 5 Nicol Bolas would be dope. That's pretty hard to do. Especially with only 1 fetch land in limited. Worst case scenario, we can just play a Tasker next turn. Can also play a main phase Factor Fiction, potentially into Tasker, depending on what he bottoms. Ooh, this is probably again, whatever, the Ewit card, so I think I just Kolgan's Command, make him discard, kill this. I think that's the best line. I'm almost sure that this is, yeah, Den Protector. The Morph Eternal Witness. So I definitely like that play. We missed on the T5, 5 basic Nicol Bolas, but that's fine. Vivian. Okay. Now we really want untap Black Source. Ah, oh, so close. So damn close. What did he hit? He puts... Wait. These are the 4 cards he revealed? Oh, he reveals a creature land, so he revealed Forest. These were revealed for Elder earlier. Okay, I see. So right now I want to go Tarn, fetch, then play Factor Fiction, then play Tasker. Wow. That was great. That was insane. Ashiok ultimate price versus these 3. I'll take the Time Walk pile. I was almost like wanting to take Time Walk over anything. Ashiok would be pretty good, but I still think the Time Walk is just going to be good enough. Let's choose this pile, play Tasker. Can't believe we just hit 0 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not entirely sure about that, but I can't take too long on these like exile decisions also. I just need to like make a choice at some point. We can also go Bob plus Time Walk next turn, which should be pretty good. He pluses Vivian. He's in the reveals Noble. Okay. We have some pretty good lines next turn. Especially if we draw land. I mean a swamp. But even any land is going to be good. Allowing us to play all 3 of these would be pretty sweet. This card's like pretty hard to cast in limited. So it just goes Noble, play Forest, pass. We drew a land, which I said was good. I guess I just start by just attacking Vivian. If he wants to chump with Noble, that's fine. I potentially should have killed it to make him chump with Factory, but yeah, I think this is okay. because I still get to just kill Noble anyway now. I'm going to go Dark Confidant, Time Walk, Ultimate Price the Noble now, untap, take an extra turn, get a Bob trigger. I revealed a Braid, so I can abrade this factory if he activates it. So now I just go attack you, no, attack Vivian, attack you, because I have a Braid up. Then he can try to activate factory, forcing me to a Braid, but he doesn't want to. And then I just go play Scarab God. Pretty good sequence there. As long as we don't reveal like Dig Through Time plus 5-drop, that doesn't even kill us actually, so we're pretty safe from this Bob. Seven mana, Green Sun for Primeval Titan. Oh, for Carnage Tyrant. Alright. It's pretty good. Preordain and Liliana. We have no creatures in the graveyard right now. I don't have great attacks. I'll just start with the Preordain. Maybe I want this swamp actually. Bottom top. Then I can just start Nicol Bolasing. Just go to work with Nicol Bolas. Just leave back blockers to protect it. He exiled a forest from his hand. Okay. Yeah, and he just concedes to that. So we're going to reveal Mana Vault to Bob, and then draw a Swamp, and then draw with Nicol Bolas. Okay, well, we weren't really doing much next turn, but yeah, we had this game pretty locked up. We could Liliana, we could like trade for Carnage Tyrant, Liliana minus, bring back something. We could start activating Scarab God. We had a lot to do. So we're against Mono Green again. Let's do the same thing. Maybe instead of Glorybringer, we'll try Dark Dwellers this time, just to switch it up. I honestly don't know which one is better. We'll just try it like this. Nighthawk could be decent as well, but let's go. Alright, I'll keep the sand. We have a turn to explore. Maybe a turn 3 Jace after that. Well, now we'll probably just ultimate price on T2 instead of time walking. I said explore because a lot of times this essentially functions as like draw a card, put an extra land into play. Is he just attacking with Llanowar? He doesn't have anything good to do? Fine with me. They have a 2-drop? Den Protector. Wow. I think I'm just gonna untap and kill Llanowar here. If he didn't have a good 3-drop that turn, and he played out a Den Protector, it's likely he's not gonna have a good 3-drop this turn here either, so seems good just to take him off mana like I can slow him down, not let him get too far ahead. Okay, yeah, he was trying to jit and equip. Returning a Den Protector with Jace isn't ideal, but we'll see. We may have to. Ooh, Ashiok. That's tempting. I'm going to do it. I'm going to Ashiok because then Next turn I can time walk, which we've seen is very good. This time I could actually put a creature into play if I want as a chump blocker. Well, that doesn't really work because that'll just die to Jit. But if he just goes equip Jit, hit Ashiok for 2, that's certainly beatable. We just need to hit a land, and the top card would be good. Top 2 cards would be okay. Drew another land, but doesn't have another play. Alright, well now I can just go Jace bounce, and then next turn time walk. So yeah. Might even not need to time walk next turn. I can just play Liliana or Tasker or something. I don't care if he plays it face down. Just get to protect my planeswalkers. Set up like a insane time walk. Maybe even brainstorm into something to be able to play Nicol Bolas, and then I could even like Nicol Bolas, and then use Ashiok's ability and just keep milling him out, or double Fate Seal with Jace if I have to. Den Protector equip. See what else he has. I mean, the fact that I get to time warp next turn is just time walk next turn is just nuts. 4th pick time walk. At least allowing us to 2-1 this draft, hopefully. Ooh, Beast Within the Ashiok, not the Jace. He's that scared of the Ashiok. Sure. Lava Claw. Okay, well that's awesome. So I'm going to be time walking and playing Nicol Bolas next turn, I think. Could also just bounce Den Protector, play Tasker. I think that's just too greedy. Just going to brainstorm. K-Command and Fetch Land. I actually can't play Nicol Bolas next turn unless I Lava Claw and play Scalding Tarn. But does that even matter? I can still Liliana. Maybe I just don't even need this Nicol Bolas. Just put back these 2. Yeah, this is the line. Let me explain myself as I go. Put back those 2. Fetch. Now I get to time walk plus Kolgan's command. Kill Jit and Den Protector. Destroy target artifact, deals 2 damage to any target. And then I get to time walk as well. And then I get to untap and play Liliana. So I just don't need the Nicol Bolas here, and then I still have Dig and Tasker. He'll probably concede to this time walk. Okay. Jit gain 2, gain another 2, it just is irrelevant. Then I get to go time walk. Take my next turn. Brainstorm. And concedes. Alright, got the 2-1 there. Looked sketchy at times. I misplayed most heavily in game 1 of match 1. But still a fun draft. Thanks for watching. This is youtube.com/snapbolt. Again, it's youtube.com/snapbolt. And if you like the content, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And look for more videos coming soon. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time.